Well, it all started back in 1997. Those were the days. Back in those days, nobody cared. Nobody loved. There was drugs. There was guns. And yeah, there was tons of girls. Back in those days, I was with Devin and Lolly, some of the very best people back then. Don't get me wrong, everybody loved the party. However, at that time, I was already going through one of the worst times of my life. Crystal, she was my wife, my old lady. And I gotta say, it was one of the hardest times. Back in those days, we were beefing with the Vogels, the Lians, and hell, we even had Sam Crow. Don't get me wrong, we kinda shot people dead on sight. We didn't care. And yeah, we shot and we ran. Because at the end of the day, it was about who won the war. And even when they wanted to come through our facility and try their best to take us on, it didn't matter who. This is the night before I decided that I would go start killing on a massacre spree of 3 to 4 to 5 Vagos at one time. Yeah, that was the time. Those were the times back then when I didn't give a fuck. That night after, I started to spend my life in prison for the next 5 to 6 years. I'll never forget that time. And the last time I seen Devin and Lolly. I heard Lolly passed eventually, and Devin left. This town